A scary scene is a scary scene, whether it's in a horror movie or a superhero flick. It serves the same purpose of creating tension. In fact, so many comic book movies have adapted frightening imagery into their storylines that we've had to create another list highlighting them. These are some horrifying scenes witnessed in superhero movies. Number 5. Avengers Age of Ultron, I'm Finally Free. Casting indie actor James Spader as the villain of a major blockbuster was an inspired choice, and he lived up to the role in more ways than one. Chief among them was his voice. Spader provided Ultron with a philosophically evil tone, which made him unsettling at times. The best instance of this occurs after the attack at the party. Despite being defeated by the Avengers, we hear a dying robot sing some eerie last words.
I had strings, but now I'm free. There are no strings on me. Strings on me.
A reference to Pinocchio that gave us chills. Number 4. Mustachegate Justice League. If there's one reason to look forward to Zack Snyder's Justice League, it's Superman's face. Henry Cavill, a talented actor, was forced to do reshoots under the guidance of Joss Whedon. This wouldn't have necessarily been bad were it not for the failed VFX efforts to remove Cavill's Mission Impossible stash. Many articles, critiques and memes have been written about this, so we won't harp on too much. But when a character makes white chicks' makeup look like bombshells, you know it's horrifying to watch. Number 3. The Slaughterhouse Video, The Dark Knight. Hitchcock proved in Psycho that you could take an ordinary human and make them terrifying. Christopher Nolan was evidently inspired by that idea when creating the Joker in The Dark Knight. Ledger's version didn't have bleached skin, but he fully embodied the character, particularly during one scene. A pre-recorded video is sent to news stations across Gotham. Its setting? A slaughterhouse, with slabs of meat and blank walls all around. Its subject? A man dressed as Batman. Through handheld camera work, Joker interrogates and torments the guy. It's uncomfortable, disturbing, and ends with the camera panning away as the Joker ultimately murders him.
I'm a man of my word.
A horrifying moment for sure. Number 2. The Tooth Fairies, Hellboy 2: The Golden Army. Who thought giving Guillermo del Toro a PG-13 rating would stop him? Adapting the gothic superhero Hellboy a second time, del Toro indulged in his dark fantasies. This time, he gave his take on the Tooth Fairy. In the beginning of The Golden Army, main villain, Prince Nuada, releases a bunch of them on a group of auctioneers. While we don't see what directly happens, an investigation by Hellboy and his team shows what transpired. The fairies ate the bidders alive, their name deriving from being unable to chew through teeth. These cute, adorable mini nymphs originating as a silly children's bedtime story were turned into flesh-eating insects. Del Toro will never let us down. Number 1. Blade Hospital Scene. When you think horror hospital, how many recall Blade over Spider-Man 2? Dating the latter by nearly 6 years, 1998's Blade was a standout at a time when the genre was going downhill. Combining vampires with superheroes, Blade didn't back down from either one, and this is best exemplified in an early scene. 2 doctors are performing an autopsy on a corpse recovered from a nightclub. All is going seemingly well for the pathologist, until suddenly the cadaver comes to life. It bites one of the doctors, chewing it until he's slowly killed. Bloody, disgusting, and most of all, surprisingly scary. And there you have it. Hope we didn't scare you too much. What are some moments you feared in superhero pictures? Post them in the comments below and be sure to subscribe to Flickering Myth for more content.